the question I wanted to ask you, or wait, hold on. Let me start with Ravi. Ravi. Ravi was almost in, oh, good, it's not me first, but there I So, when have you been the happiest? And this question is for all the panelists. I might change it, but it's sort of, this first question is for all the panelists.
I think so. Happiness is
Here, I wanted to, sorry. If you all can share this. I'm sure you can share this side. You just have to speak on it.
testing. Happiness, according to me, is a very overrated term, which is used in today's society. Happiness is, I mean, if you can be happy on a daily basis. For me, I'm happy every day, every minute here. People are looking here and there for happiness. I don't look for happiness. I find happiness in everything that is in life. Yeah. So I think so it's extremely overrated word. Yeah.
Awesome, thank you, Ravi. Tanya, when have you been the happiest? If you can speak on the mic
sorry.
so the video can be recorded.
Yes, sorry. Honestly, I think I am at the point in my life now where I am probably the happiest. I think, as you grow, you gain wisdom, and I think that you start to understand the things that are really important in life and the other things aren't so important. And, I'm at a place where I've got my career and I've got my family, and I think we're just all so blessed. And I think a lot of times we take that for granted. And I think that's why now that I kind of understand that, this is what life is and it's what you make of it. And I think that's why I would say probably this point in my life I'm the happiest.
Very nice. Would that mean your teenager was not as happy? I'm just teasing you.
I'm going to say this next.
Go ahead, Anurji.
So, I'm the happiest first thing in the morning. When my eyes open, I always leave the blinds up and I look out the window and I see all the nature and connect with the nature, and I feel how blessed are you to get up in the morning and feel good. But from then on, it goes downhill. The good part is it starts all over again the next day. So I feel happy every day, happiest first thing in the morning.
Very nice, thank you.
I am happiest right now in my life because I believe I know who I am. I'm living my dream, and I have the privilege to help others figure out who they are and live their dreams.
Very nice, thank you.
I would say that I'm happiest when I am connecting with other people, and when I am engaged in understanding them and relating to them, and you sort of lose a sense of self and you become more concerned with the other person. And so that would be my answer. And I think for me, there's a spiritual element there. When you are truly connecting to someone else and losing your sense of self, that's when you connect to a greater being.
Very nice, thank you. So Janani, it wouldn't be fair if I asked you when were you the happiest because you still have so many years to go. So I'm changing the question, is what is your greatest fear? And that's the question I'm going to ask all of you all. And if you can speak.
Yeah, I would say my greatest fear is probably never reaching a point of stability in my life. Especially as a student, things are constantly changing every day, every year. So I guess my ultimate goal, and the ultimate goal of many students, is to, find stability, find a successful career, and settle down. So I guess my greatest fear is not being able to achieve that.
Awesome, thank you. Which you will, so yeah, you're a smart kid, yes.
Well, thank you. Well, I don't have many fears, but if I had to pick one, I would say that, 36 years ago when I got in our business, I decided that I was going to try and teach the world how money works. And as much as I feel like we've accomplished and done, we have so much more to do because there's more people now than there was when we started, a lot more. And we haven't even scratched the surface. Yet what we do, teaching people how money works, is still not taught in schools. And people go through their entire adult life not knowing how it works. almost by design by the financial industry. And so it's going to take somebody to turn that cause into a revolution. And revolutions need revolutionaries. And so that's my fear, is that I won't be able to get enough revolutionaries to really make a difference to change the way people view money and how it works and what it can do for them.
Great. You have all of us start with us, Tom.
Yes, I have.
Okay, I could give the easy answer and just say spiders. Which are real, yeah, I am kind of scared of spiders. But I would say that it's that insecurity or that instability, that feeling that, you know, your whole world is going to change on you and you're not going to be able to do anything about it. Those things that you don't have control over. Now, the experts say the top 3 fears are speaking in public, so thank you, Nazira, for having us all speak in public. Second is, you know, fear of dying, and the third one is fear of living too long and outliving their money. And I think that one of the things that we do is try and help people, not with the first one about speaking in public, but, you know, helping them create a secure environment for their family in the event of death or something unexpected happening, or this fear of outliving your money, living too long and not having enough, and being able to help people with their retirement. And spiders.
Thank you. Kim.
Okay, my greatest actually fear was 2 years ago, like when I was starting my own business. I have been in the mortgage for past 7 years, but 2 years ago I started my own mortgage company, and then the fear was if I'm going to fail or succeed. But apparently I've overcome my fear and I've succeeded, and thank God doing pretty well. And now my fear is like we keep the loans on time and close on time, and also thinking about my children to succeed in their life, which they have done pretty well, so I'm happy.
Very nice. Jim.
So I'm going to break the rules and
Okay.
answer both questions, if that's okay. So,
Now you know why he's a professor.
you'll never get this microphone back. So growing up, my parents always said that happiness was having enough to do. And until Nazira called, I had nothing to do tonight. So I'm very happy to be here. And then on the fear side, I think as I get older, one of my fears is becoming unhealthy to a point where I'm not able to do the things, you know, like this and other things to connect with people and teach my students and kind of live the way I'm living now.
Very